Long ago, in the time of the Abraham, there were two cities in the fertile plains near the Dead Sea, Sodom and Gomorrah. These cities were wealthy and prosperous, lush with vineyards and commerce, but they had become infamous for their wickedness. Their people were arrogant, selfish, violent, and unrepentant. Injustice reigned in the streets, and hospitality, considered a sacred virtue in the ancient world, was all but forgotten. One day, God appeared to Abraham in the form of three men angels in disguise. Abraham welcomed them with great hospitality, feeding them and washing their feet. As they were about to leave, God revealed his plan to Abraham. The outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah is so great, and their sin so grievous, that I will go down and see if what they have done is as bad as the outcry that has reached me. Distressed at the thought of the city's destruction, Abraham pleaded with God, asking if he would spare the cities if 50 righteous people could be found there. God agreed. Abraham pressed further, what if there were 45, 40, 30, 20? Finally, Abraham said, what if only 10 righteous people are found? And God said, for the sake of 10, I will not destroy it. But even 10 righteous people could not be found. At that evening, two of the angels arrived in Sodom. Abraham's nephew Lot, who lived in the city, saw them at the city gate and immediately invited them to his home, insisting they not sleep in the open square. They agreed, and Lot prepared a meal for them. But before they could rest, the men of Sodom, young and old, surrounded the house. They demanded, where are the men who came to you tonight? Bring them out to us so that we may have relations with them. Lot was horrified and stepped outside to plead with the mob. In desperation, he even offered his two virgin daughters instead, an act that reflects the extreme importance of protecting guests in ancient culture, but also reveals the moral confusion of the time. The mob rejected his offer and moved to break down the door. At that moment, the angels pulled Lot inside and struck the men outside with blindness, so they could not find the door. Then the angels said to Lot, do you have anyone else here, sons-in-law, sons or daughters? Get them out, because we are going to destroy this place. The outcry to the Lord is so great, he has sent us to destroy it. Lot went to warn his sons-in-law, but they thought he was joking and ignored him. At dawn, the angels urged Lot to hurry. Still hesitating, Lot and his family were taken by the hand and led out of the city, for the Lord had mercy on them. They were told, flee for your lives, don't look back, and don't stop anywhere in the plain. Flee to the mountains, or you will be swept away. Lot pleaded to escape instead to a nearby town named Zoar, and the angels granted his request. As soon as Lot reached Zoar, the Lord rained down burning sulfur fire and brimstone from the heavens upon Sodom and Gomorrah. The cities, their inhabitants, the vegetation, and everything living there were completely consumed. The sky turned black, and the land trembled under the wrath of divine judgment. Smoke rose from the earth like a great furnace. As they fled, Lot's wife, disobeying the angel's command, looked back at the burning cities and was immediately turned into a pillar of salt. Early the next morning, Abraham went to the place where he had stood before God. He looked towards Sodom and Gomorrah and saw dense smoke rising from the land, like smoke from a kiln. Though the cities were destroyed, God remembered Abraham and rescued Lot, sparing him from the catastrophe. Lot later left Zoar and lived in a cave in the mountains with his daughters, fearing further danger. If this story made you think, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more Bible stories made simple. Thanks for watching. God bless you.